A church up in flames, sending smoke billowing above Grand Rapids. Tonight, we're taking you inside the building to show you the damage and the cleanup.
24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso was the first reporter at Our Lady of Aglona Church yesterday. He is there live tonight, and Steve has some good news about the ability perhaps to save that church, right?
Yeah, that may be the case, Rick. What it's going to hinge on here is this west wall. If you can zoom up there and take a look at that, you can see that that wall is standing pretty much now unsupported. Something else I should tell you is that within the last hour, Grand Rapids Fire has come back on the scene here, putting out some hot spots. They say they're going to be working in there for a little bit, getting some of those knocked out. All day long, there has been a steady stream of folks coming by here to check it out. Some of the thousands of gallons of water spent fighting yesterday's fire still drips from the ceiling. But at first glance, the 116-year-old house of worship seems to have held up pretty well, including the large stained glass window on the west wall, the wall worst damaged in the blaze.
I can see the ghosts of the old people in the church where they sat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Carl Lundeen was born into this church in 1934 when it was Mission Covenant. He remembers when that window was installed in the late 40s. He wanted to spend time inside the church today remembering some of the moments that changed his life, including taking a bride here in 1959.
I said it then and I'll say it now. She was the most beautiful girl in the world.
Saving the building was firefighters' first duty yesterday, but church fires can be tricky to fight.
Because of its type of construction it is, with the vast wide open spaces, it's pretty conducive to fire spread.
Within an hour of the blaze, firefighters were able to start saving some of the artifacts and icons that now belong to Our Lady of Aglona, a Latvian Catholic church that has worshipped here since the 60s. The building was sold to Grace Legacy Builders. Pastor Bruce Kuiper says he plans to build his flock here regardless of yesterday's fire.
Other people have told me they were going to turn it into this, that, or the other thing, but it is a place for worship. It is a place for God to be glorified and souls to be saved.
And Carl Lundeen agrees that is what this building was meant for.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
All right, you can see some firefighters still working out there on the fire escape. Now, every once in a while, we've been seeing them chuck some piles of ash back out of the ruins that are in there. Right now, fire investigators say that they're focusing their attention on a possible electrical cause. That investigation continues. Right now, they're not willing to make a final determination. Right now, we're live in Grand Rapids. Steve Kelso, 24-hour News 8.